Morning, Dustin. This video's earlier than I thought I'd be writing it or dictating it. My push through moment happened this morning. Quick backstory. I might drop my kids off for early morning seminary every day, every weekday, and the seminary president has been sitting in the foyer where I drop them off at. And I sat and talked with him last week, trying to figure out how to get some advice on how to get my daughter to go to seminary, or if he had any thoughts. And what I got instead was just a feeling like frustration because no, not quite right. I realized that some of my difficulty in getting her there was my own stuff, and frustration I have and confusion I have about the church. And well, at least that's what I blame it on, but some of it is just me not addressing some issues internally, which just pushing forward through things helps with. Anyway, I still was kind of operating in that belief, though, that maybe he had some magic solution of why life seemed to work for him and why I felt like I was struggling. So I went in this morning and I was just going to sit and wait for my kids, and I'd actually had intention to go talk with him, but then got there around to it this morning and was tired, didn't want to do it, didn't want to push through, and feeling the soreness in my leg reminded me of, hey, I got to find an opportunity. So I went and pushed through and sat down and talked to him. And right away, I think we'd barely started talking, and he opened up started talking about families. Pretty quick, it got to be where he's got a son that's married to a daughter, to a woman that's dealing with mental health issues. And I've dealt with a lot with myself, especially with my wife. And really quickly, I found myself in a place where I was the one that was feeling certain from experience and things I'd learned, and he wasn't. And he was sincerely looking at me like, how do I deal with this? I've got a son, all these things that he didn't know how to deal with things when life didn't fit the ideal. And that's like my whole life. And so an insight that gave me is sometimes the discomfort comes from our perception and comparing, judging one path better than another. And I found myself grateful for the things God taught me. Not that a lot of my things that a lot of the stuff that I'm still dealing with, the frustration and confusion, as you can imagine, are still there. But I feel like I got a glimpse of a bigger picture this morning. And it's always nice to know you're not going through things alone. And I realized that some of the things that God's been teaching me are things that I really can use to help other people. And that I think more and more the challenges that people are going to have are challenges of the heart and challenges of emotions and confusion. And that's something that I've got a lot of experience dealing with. So still looking for opportunities to do like a physical push through. Thought for maybe going up to the gym and doing sprints, swimming. May do that later, I don't know, but wanted to share that experience this morning with you. Thanks. Bye.